is up, y'all? We are back with another Stranger Things Season 5 video. We got a couple updates we need to talk about before we get started. Definitely smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. It definitely helps. So to get into this, we got some leaky information and some rumors out in the Stranger Things community that we got to talk about. Starting off with us possibly having a time jump in Season 5. Now, we knew we were going to be getting time jumps, or at least a few, just off some of the behind-the-scenes photos. You know, Ross Duffer giving us some photo dumps here and there on Fridays. So he was kind of putting two and two together and stuff with, you know, the time jumps. But it seemed that we're going to have multiple time jumps in Season 5, which is crazy. And it has a lot of people, you know, worried and excited. So to get into it a little bit, I think, okay, when it comes to the time jumps and things like that, I think we're definitely doing, you know, 1986, 87, and 88 time jumps for sure. Just because, okay, in 86, you're going to have to definitely pick up from right after, you know, with Hawkins and everything that happened in Hawkins in Season 4, the aftermath of everything. Definitely, I feel like a couple of those episodes are going to be in 86, kind of explaining how everything has been in Hawkins with the core of the kids and everything, you know, everything just kind of picking up and just life just happening in Hawkins. I definitely see that happening, you know, in Stranger Things Season 5. So starting off in 86, and then we kind of go over to, you know, 87, which could possibly take place in like late fall to winter or something like that, continuing the story. And then we go to 1988, where basically we have just present life and everything. They're dealing with the problems, you know, stuff with Vecna and all of this going on in Hawkins. So overall, I definitely think that we can possibly get an 86, 87, and 88 time jump. It just makes sense. And especially with Cobra Kai having this 3-part TV series coming out, I can see Stranger Things possibly going in their footsteps, if not 3, definitely 2, just releasing the seasons in volumes. It just makes sense, especially if you have these time jumps to kind of give people time to process it and stuff like that with these time jumps and things like that. So I definitely can see, you know, 86 and 87 and 88 being those time jumps. I'm very excited to see that, but it's seeming that we might begin Stranger Things Season 5 released in volumes. Still, I'm speculating, you know, late 2025, just because I know that Netflix wants to milk this series. I still can't believe it's ending, but let's be honest, Netflix is going to milk the hell out of this. This is their money maker, their cash cow, whatever you want to call it. This is what brings in the big bucks, Stranger Things for Netflix. So they're going to milk it with, you know, merch, promotion, just little things on the side, especially being able to pace this show out in volumes is going to be crazy. And I definitely speculate, you know, that when it comes to Season 5, that it's going to be long episodes. We heard rumors out there that all the episodes could potentially clock in at like an hour, like film length, which is crazy. So basically like some small films. We're going to be getting like a lot of small films, like mini films in this season, which I'm down for, because to be honest, I was shocked when they said Season 5 was the last season, because we still got a lot of open doors that need to be closed. So they probably realized, like, damn, we still got a lot of stuff we need to cover that's going to leave questions. And, you know, we're talking about this is the finale of the whole show. We got to kind of stuff a lot of stuff in a couple episodes, which can be good or bad. So it's seeming that they bit off more than they can chew, and now they have to figure out a way to stuff all these in 8 episodes. So it seems like all the episodes might be feature length, possibly out there we're hearing in the community and from sources. But pushing forward, we have also heard that we're getting a documentary, a new documentary over on X, coming from a source over on X. We find out that we're going to be getting a new documentary for Stranger Things Season 5, basically, you know, behind the scenes with characters and interviews, talking about the experience on set for Season 5, the same way we got the Beyond Stranger Things documentary early on in Stranger Things seasons. And yeah, man, I can't wait to see this. And we're hearing that the new documentary is going to be attached to it. It all makes sense, just so it can kind of help with, you know, the algorithm and everything. With the first documentary guy, people could 9 times out of 10 click that when they haven't seen it. But yeah, man, it's going to be cool to see all the stuff going on behind the scenes with Stranger Things Season 5, all the work they've been putting in, you know, the Duffers and everybody. So I am going to be locked in with that documentary. This made me so happy. It got me so hyped. I couldn't believe it, man. We're going to be getting a documentary for Stranger Things Season 5. I can't wait, just because I love stuff like that, especially the more content we get, you know, as Stranger Things fans, it makes, you know, things funner, and, you know, it makes everything just more of an experience. And yeah, I can't wait because like I said, I know they're going to milk the hell out of Stranger Things season 5. So this is probably just the beginning of everything. We're probably going to be getting more reveals and stuff like that. Getting this info with the documentary definitely let me know Netflix is going to be doing with Stranger Things. Definitely milking it and everything. And I cannot wait for this documentary, just because if you've seen the Beyond the Stranger Things documentary, they did a great job. They dove in very deep with Stranger Things and everything. They really got down to everything, kind of showing us how it was put together and stuff like that. And I cannot wait to see, you know, the actors and the cast talk about their experience. So yes, it is seeming that we're going to potentially be getting a Stranger Things season 5 documentary on Netflix. That is amazing news. Also, we've been hearing rumors out in the community about Stranger Things season 5 episode 8 potentially being in the theaters. Now, we've been talked about this, you know, with it being in the theaters possibly. We heard some stuff out in the community. Now, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about this. Personally, with me, let's go out with a bang, man. I always said I wanted to see a Stranger Things episode or a couple episodes in the theaters, you know, on some IMAX shit or something like that. Overall, this has me hyped just even talking about it. I know I saw some people talk about like, nah, they don't think it's a good idea. Why do I get Netflix if you're going to put it in the theaters? Overall, it's just the last one, man. We got to go out with a bang. We got to go crazy. You know how much that's going to sell out? That's going to sell out as soon as the tickets go on sale. Like, I've never had trouble buying movie theater tickets. I guarantee you, if they freaking confirm that season 5 episode 8 will be in the theaters, I'm going to have trouble buying movie theater tickets, because everybody they're going to want to experience that, because it's going to be one in a lifetime. You're not going to be able to watch it for that long, because once it gets old, it gets pulled out the theaters. So just watch it as many times as you want to take it all in. I'm excited, man. Like, bro, you have to be excited as a Stranger Things fan to see this on a big screen. You know, all like, okay, for example, could you imagine that Dear Billy episode in the theaters? Like, that would have been freaking buku, man. But to push through, I also think we're going to get a time jump, you know, to 1959 with Henry Creel and everything, kind of still touching on him and his father and all their story they have left, and kind of getting us a little bit more introduced into his backstory on Henry Creel, you know, his childhood and stuff like that. You know, we got the first shadow play out in London. A lot of people have been kind of, you know, throwing those clues out there from that first shadow play, because a lot of us heard about it like through Reddit and stuff like that. We know too much. But yeah, it definitely makes sense to kind of go in 1959, touching on with the first shadow play, incorporating in the TV series with Henry Creel, kind of letting us know a little bit more about him and stuff like that, and dive into his backstory. So I definitely think we might be going back to 1959 with Henry Creel, so we can understand him a little more, how everything happened and he becomes Vecna. I definitely would like to see that. So definitely think we're going to be going to 59 for sure. Yeah, guys, comment down below what you all think about everything we just talked about. Are you excited about the documentary? You know, possibly the theatrical release of episode 8 for Stranger Things season 5? And do you feel that we're going to get all these time jumps and they're going to chop them down into volumes when they release the TV series? Comment down below. Unfortunately, it's the end of the video. I want y'all to hit me up on my social medias at ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter, and yeah, you all right there where it says subscribe. Next to it, click join to become a member of the channel. And yeah, you all, I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Until next time, y'all.